Well, Nvidia also setting a record closing high today, up 2.5%, as hype around the company's AI chip demand continues to soar. Other names in the space also rallying, like ARM Holding, Marvell, ASML. Joining us now is Bernstein senior analyst Stacy Rasgon. Stacy, of course, we're going to ask you yet again a question about Nvidia here, but trading at record highs. Comments from Jensen Huang, the CEO, over the weekend about the strength of the moat, specifically where inferencing and software is concerned. I'd imagine you still got to buy on this name, right?
Sure do. I think I've said this before. I think at this point you still have to be there. Demand is off the charts. Numbers are going up. I think that's pretty clear. And then when you got Jensen, I think on your channel, talking about insane demand, I mean, they're going to be selling everything that they can make. Yeah, I think you have to be there.
Okay. We've also got more proxies into, or bellwethers, I should say, into this AI semi read when we get ASML and Taiwan Semi earnings later this week. How much do those matter here?
I think they'll matter. I mean, although I don't anticipate anything on the AI side as being unusual. The other proxies everybody watches for is like when the hyperscalers report the CapEx outlooks and those sorts of things. So just general signs that demand is strong and that customers are continuing to adopt. And again, everything we can see, at least at this point, suggests that's still a clear runway. It's clearly still happening.
Stacy, anything catch your eye about the difference in the trajectories of AMD and Nvidia just over the last few sessions? We just had Lisa Su on last week after we had Jensen on overtime the week before. And really, Nvidia has continued to surge since his insane demand comment. But really, it was kind of a sell the news-ish reaction to AMD's news.
So AMD had their event last week, and they announced their next generation part. It's called the MI325. It's basically the MI300 with more memory, which is fine. And they showed some benchmarks on it versus NVIDIA's what they call their Hopper, their H100 part, their current version. And AMD was sort of suggesting it was superior. And you always have to be a little careful with those self-reported benchmarks, but fine. The issue, though, is that Hopper was introduced, a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, and you got Blackwell, which is NVIDIA's next generation part, which is coming imminently. And I mean, it's going to blow the doors off of anything that's out there. And by the time NVIDIA by the time that AMD has something out that you could even argue was even partially competitive with Blackwell, which is the MI350, it's probably the end of next year. Like by then we'll all be getting ready for NVIDIA's next generation part. Long story short, the gap between when NVIDIA is introducing capabilities, when AMD is introducing them, it's still pretty wide. It's at least a year, maybe longer. And that's just on the chip side. That ignores everything else around software and systems and ecosystem and everything else that you need to get broad adoption. And so I think that's why you saw the sell the news with the AMD event. It wasn't like it was a bad event. It was fine. It was good. It's good that they're putting it up, but compared to what they're fighting against, it's tough. Like it's NVIDIA's game to lose at this point. They're not showing any signs of losing it.
Now, at the same time, Nvidia is trading, more than 10 times the market cap of an AMD. So, if AMD does pretty well, I wonder when's the last time we saw a moment like this where so many of the chip players are making more of a platform argument up front. You really have to think more about software. You have to think more about these systems. Lisa Su, AMD just made this acquisition, intending to make this acquisition of ZT in that direction. You can't just think about what are the performance metrics on this newest chip, right?
And that's absolutely true. It's not like anybody can sort of cherry pick specific examples where you're better or worse than anybody else. But it really does come down to ecosystem and adoption. And again, you can given the capabilities that NVIDIA has put in place. I mean, you can buy their stuff and you're up and running in days. And with a lot of their competitors' stuff, it could be weeks or months to get everything up and running properly. And like time is money in this industry, so it absolutely matters. And you ask like whether other companies have talked about this. I'd say software and ecosystem have been increasingly important pieces of semiconductor sales for a long time. And I mean, everybody sort of looked back at the days with Intel and Microsoft. They formed what was called the Wintel ecosystem that was pretty dominant in its days for a long time. It's starting to crack now, but these sorts of things, once they get established, they can last for a long time. And today, the ecosystem of choice is NVIDIA. So everybody else is trying to push into there.